Hello everyone, welcome to Scott Reviews Things in 4.5 minutes. And what am I looking at this time? I am looking at an episode of Harvey Birdman from a DVD. I usually have my DVDs when I have this, but I forgot it. But it's from an episode of Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, Birdgirl of Guantanamole. And so this is the first appearance of Birdgirl in the series. And I just have to say, first of all, Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, was one of the best cartoons on Adult Swim at that time. This came out in 2005. I can't believe this is almost 20 years old. But this came out in 2005, and it's the first appearance of Paget Brewster as Birdgirl. And let me tell you something, with all the talent, with Gary Cole as Birdman, with Stephen Colbert as Phil Ken 7, just all of them, Mentok and X the Eliminator and Peanut, all these incredible voice actors, Paget Brewster just holds her own and overtakes them, in my opinion, in this episode. She is just brilliant as Birdgirl. She makes this episode because the great thing about Harvey Birdman was all those old Hanna-Barbera cartoons. And they brought him in, and now they're being accused of crimes, and Birdman has to defend them. It was just a really different turn on the Hanna-Barbera cartoons, because they were mostly brought up, they were wholesome, they're not really offending anybody cartoons, and now you have them in jail for murder and trying to take over the world. It was just a great twist on that cartoon, and Birdgirl just twists the twist. She comes in as Phil Ken 7's daughter, voiced by Stephen Colbert, and she wants to be a superhero lawyer, and she puts on a costume. And in this world, there are superheroes, but there's no secret identities in this world. Nobody has a secret identity. So when she puts on her secret identity, Peanut recognizes her as Judy, Phil's daughter. And that's a really nice take on the old Superman glasses thing, where Clark Kent takes off his glasses, he's Superman, he puts his glasses on, he is Superman. He is pointing out the absurdity of that in this episode by him recognizing Birdgirl and nobody else recognizing Birdgirl and Judy. Another fun thing is Phil Ken 7 is her father doesn't recognize her as Birdgirl and has the hots for Birdgirl. So there's this nice underlining plot of, as she puts it, my dad is trying to get into my pants. It's very, very funny. This could not have worked if it wasn't for the clever writing and for the excellent voice acting. I just want to put it out because they bring back characters. This is also a recurring. They bring back Fred Flintstone and Devlin from previous episodes. They are brought back into this episode, and I just want to say it's an excellent show, but this show in particular, with Paget as Birdgirl, she is the best combination of not knowing what she's doing and thinks she's knowing what she's doing ever. She has this energy that she brings to this episode. And all the other people, Harvey Birdman, they're all trying to catch up with her. And it just brings out how clever writing and how I never thought voice acting was acting until I saw Shrek with Eddie Murphy. And then I'm like, okay, voice actors are actors. Paget Brewster really shows you what an excellent voice actress can do with a character. She is the high point of this episode. This is the first episode she's in, and she disappears a bit, but she comes back in mainly for season 3. So I can't recommend this series enough, and I can't recommend this episode enough. Don't start with this episode. Build up to this episode. But once you get to this episode, just...
That's a little kinky, but I can certainly work with that.
Can I help you?
No, but I can help you.
And you are...
Birdgirl! Your trusty legal sidekick.
Where'd you get that suit?
I sewed it myself. Butterick.
Look, being a lawyer isn't dress-up. It isn't play and pretend. Lawyering is dangerous. You could get hurt. Ow!
Birdman, you better not be touching my... Birdman, who's the new hell?